So today, from Umbrella Entertainment all the way in Australia, we've got Undead. This is I want to say indie flick from Australia. It's on their Beyond Genres label. This is numbers, I think these things are number 12 in the line. This will play in your American player. And it even says so on the back. It's got like all the region codes there. A lot of times it'll play even though it says it won't play, but this one lets you know up front that it will play. This thing was released originally in the States. Now I never heard of this. When I watched this, like, why have I not heard of this movie? And it turns out that it came out, I think 2003, on DVD from Lionsgate. Now this was back when Lionsgate was putting out a bunch of cool stuff, and I've seen the case for that a million times over. I had no clue it was this movie. So that's what you got. It's better than it probably has any right to be. It follows like this woman who's like a pageant queen and she's trying to get out of town, but she starts to get out of town around the same time that aliens and zombies and all this stuff starts hitting. And it basically it does do the alien route and all that stuff, but at the core of everything, it's a zombie movie. And it's still a good zombie movie because it comes during a time when zombie movies was not necessarily overkill. So, and now, even with the oversaturation of zombie movies out there, it seems that this one still holds up pretty well. And if you want gore, you got plenty of gore. You got some really weird characters, like our main character. She ends up going to like a farmhouse. That happens all the time in zombie movies. But she goes to like a farmhouse. She meets this really strange farmer guy, and he's got all these strange abilities. And we learn later on like why he is the way he is. And they meet up with a bunch of other people, and obviously they're going to be in each other's way and all that stuff. But then you add in like I said, the good gore this movie has, and you add in like stuff like acid rain, different stuff, just weird stuff that all mixes together to make a very good movie. One thing I didn't like about it is it come in a time period when like everything was blue. Like this movie is washed out with blue, and while the movie looks good on Blu-ray per se, the blue is still a little bit distracting. So I don't really like all the blue, but that's kind of like how things was at the time. So the movie, all in all, I'm giving it a 3.5 out of 4. If you can pick this up, you have to import this, but if you can pick this up, I definitely recommend you watch it. If not, you can always get the old reliable Lionsgate DVD that's out there somewhere, which I think is like $2 on eBay right now. But here's this with the slipcase. That is the back of the slipcase. Audio commentary with the director, Peter and Michael Spierig. I think that's how you pronounce that. They're brothers. And cinematographer's also in on that. On the set of The Undead, the Making of Undead, homemade Dolly video, Undead camera, makeup test, still gallery, theatrical trailer. So you do get some nice little extras when you open up the box. You get this art, which is on the slip. You get this on the other side, showing that farmer character I was telling you about. When you open it up, you got 2 discs. You've got the movie, and you got the soundtrack, which seems to be a common thing that's tossed in all this stuff these days. And there's, of course, is your other alternate cover if you want to flip it out. So yeah, recommend it. It's from a time period that I wish a lot of people would revisit for special editions. I would like to see somebody put out a Murder Set Pieces Blu-ray like this, which was a Lionsgate release around the same time. Obviously, it's got mixed results these days, mixed opinions, but it'd be nice to be able to easily get both versions of the film. Not sure if Umbrella is in the rights to do that since Lionsgate owns it, but they were able to get this. So maybe Umbrella can come through with some other cool indie stuff from back in the day. But that's Undead, 3.5 out of 5. Check it out.